Okay, on our left-hand side, let's start with number 8. We're on page 569. Start with 8. Number 8 says a sub n equals negative 5n plus 1. Find the first 6 terms. So the first 6 terms, plug in 1 for n, then you get an answer, plug in 2, plug in 3, plug in 4, plug in 5, plug in 6. Go! All right, so what are those going to be? Well, negative 5 times 1 plus 1 is negative 4. Negative 5 times 2, that's negative 10, plus 1 is negative 9. I can see a pattern there. Beautiful. So those should be your 6 numbers, plugging in 1 through 6. Because the coefficient was negative, this sequence goes down. That coefficient is kind of, I mean, it almost looks like a slope-intercept form, so it's kind of like the slope. Yep. Anywho. Let's look at number 17. This is a recursive one, and let me tell you, it's going to be a little subtle. Number 17, find recursive definition. Okay, number 17, 0, 3, 7, 12, 18. Okay, and go ahead and try to think about that one. I'll give you a couple hints in a minute. Okay, time for a couple hints. Let's see here. I'm going to actually write out what's happening here. So a sub 2 is equal to a sub 1 plus 3. Okay, the second term is the first term plus 3. The third term is the second term plus 4. The fourth term is the third term plus 5. Okay, well, what is happening here? It's not just the same number. If it was the same number, I could just finish right now, but it's going to be different. This number here depends on what n is. Okay, so a sub n is equal to a sub n minus 1. Each term is the term before it plus, and something here that has to do with n. Something here that has to do with n. Go ahead and try to figure out what that would be. Okay, in each line, n is the value here. This is a sub n. So what do you do to get from 2 to 3? Well, you'd add 1. 3 to 4, well, you'd add 1. 4 to 5, well, you'd add 1. Do you see a pattern? Yes! This is 1 more than the value of n, or n plus 1. Now, those parentheses aren't terribly necessary, but I just want to set it aside. So every term is the previous term plus 1 more than the value of n. Okay, so that's a recursive definition. That's only half of it, though, right? The first term is 0. You have to give it a place to start. So there's your answer for 17. Your assignment. Let's do 9 through... 3 questions. Okay, now your assignment. 9 through 23. No repeats. No reps. 9 through 23, no reps. Don't do 17, I guess. That's it. I should have just said no 17. Go ahead and give those a shot. Thank you very much. Good night. I'm sorry, what's the thing? Never mind. I forget. Peace out, y'all.